I haven't done it.
It's midsummer in Florida and I'm driving to my landscaping job and I'm just pouring down sweat as soon as I get there.
Alright. Come on. Come on. Kick in. Here we go. Alright, we are live on YouTube. College Algebra, I am Anya. Nikayla? Is that your name, Nikayla? Alright, I'm going to get to you in 1 second. Did you know how to do that or you don't remember? You might have seen it in like middle school, but then probably not much since then. Where are you from?
I went to Barton High School.
Oh, you definitely saw
I
it.
took your college algebra class.
Oh, you did? Okay. Did you ever come to these sessions or no?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. Alright. Because if you went to Haines City, you definitely never saw that stuff. Alright. That's definitely not a Haines City discussion right there. Jen Willette, you went to Haines City, didn't you? See what happens? Alright. College Algebra, we on you. Horizontal asymptote. You're checking the degree on top and bottom. Tim, you're going to see this tomorrow. No, because you weren't in class. Yeah, yours is tomorrow, right? Yeah. Okay, so you're going to see this tomorrow. You're the best. Put it right there. And I got your 2 wires coming. Let me finish this problem for them.
Yeah, because I'm going to pass out. Oops, that's killing me.
Y'all closed it, right?
Yeah, no.
I can't close it from the app. I can only open it. I can't close it. Although I will get a notification if you left it open. It'll be like, you left your trunk open.
Check your phone.
Alright. Y equals 3 halves. So Tim, what we're doing here is we're looking at the coefficient or the exponents on the x's and we're observing that they're equal. So then we take the coefficients in front. You too, pay attention to this too, right? Lainey? Because this is what we just did the other day. We were doing this. I don't know if you remember.
Oh, yeah, that was like the last week.
Yeah, that was last week.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's like so long ago.
That's why I actually was doing it, I didn't know.
Yeah. But anyway, you're checking the exponents. If they're the same, it's the coefficients in front. If the one on the bottom is bigger, it's y equals 0. Vertical asymptote, you're setting the bottom equal to 0. And you're getting 2x equals -8 and x is equal to -4. I apologize. I got my man Kwame right here. My man Kwame is in 1033, so we're going to have to throw him right here. Kwame, I'm going to need you to work quick now. I need you to simplify 3x minus 12 over 6. I need you to simplify x squared minus 9 over x squared plus 4x plus 3. And then I need you to simplify 7 minus x over x squared minus 49. You got those 3 right there, Kwame. Alright, x-intercepts. X-intercept, you're setting the top equal to 0. That's the x-intercept. You're going to add 9. 3x equals 9 and x is equal to 3. Y-intercept. For the y-intercept, you're going to plug in x is 0. 3 times 0 minus 9 over 2 times 0 plus 8. This is -9 over 8. -9 over 8. So your y-intercept is 0, -9/8. Your domain is everything except for the vertical asymptote, which is -∞ to -4, union -4 to infinity. All right. Jen Willette, we good? Brian, what's wrong, man?
The cube root one?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna. We do the cube root.
Well, damn. I mean, can we get through like the stocking stuff before we go straight for the big Christmas gift?
No, I start big.
Okay, start big. Start big. All right, let's go right here then. Here we go. Here we go. You asked for it. I'm going to deliver it. Here we go.
Awesome.
Don't hold it against me. 2x squared minus 7x minus 15. y-intercept, y-intercept, domain. Go. Pre-calculus, I'm on you. Laney, I'm on you.
Three.
I gotta go get my water in the refrigerator so I can have it home tomorrow.
I don't know, somewhat. I'm not confident. I need to leave in a second, because I need to go to another class. But I'm like, please do this question because I don't understand. I forgot. Do you know Conrail?
Yeah, for the first one, you gotta plug, you gotta swap the x and the y, so it would be x equals 7y, or y minus 4, and then you gotta try to solve for y.
Yeah, I know the inverse
And
is flipping it.
the inverse of the domain of range is you just swap the domain of range, but I'm not sure if there's, there's always something to catch out of it. It's gonna be a straight swap, or if there's some catch.
I know,
Factor.
right?
So,
That's what
like you have like a little line that goes through the middle of the graph, and if it's an inverse, it's like swap or something.
Right. It might be something like that. That's what we replacement. Okay.
All right, here we go. So to find F inverse, how do you do it? You're going to swap out x and y, right? So essentially this becomes y. So you're going to go x equals 7y over y minus 4. That is your first step. Okay, that's your first step. Now your second step becomes, well, how do you solve for y? So multiply both sides by y minus 4. You'll get xy minus 4x equals 7y. Do we agree? Swapping out the x and y. And then we're going to back solve for y. So multiply both sides by y minus 4. Now from here, what I would do, just to keep things tidy, I would move to 4x and subtract the 7y over. The reason why I do that is I recognize the 4x is negative. So by moving it over, I can make it positive. And it doesn't matter when I bring these together that one of them's going to be negative, because that's going to be the case anyway. So I'm going to have xy minus 7y equals 4x. I'm going to factor out the y, get x minus 7 equals 4x. Divide by x minus 7. And that gives me my inverse. 4x over x minus
So
7.
this is going to be on our test.
Yes.
The new one's coming up.
To check that, would you be able to plug that in and
You should be able to plug this back into x and get x back.
just get x over?
Yeah, you should get x back if you plug it back in.
So what is the answer? X minus 7?
No, the answer is 4x over x minus 7. That is your final answer.
Okay.
Oh, Tim, I was supposed to find a damn plate.
I was not gonna stop.
My bad, Tim. I don't know if we have any over here.
Also, it's basically when you switch it back and forth. That's what I'm getting.
To,
But you know how he split the negative 4x over and then
yeah,
swap?
you wanted to get the y's on the same side so you could factor it out. And then you just divide by the x minus 7. So then you're left with y equals 2.
So basically, you switch them if they ever like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
My bad, Tim. Look, I got my other plates now, too. All right. So we good with this one? Laney, we good?
Yep.
Just y'all three? All right. Domain range. So when you do the inverse, what happens to the domain and range of the original function? You flip them. So the domain is the range.
So negative, but then it'd be to negative 2.
And then the range becomes, the,
Negative, 3 infinity.
So sometimes you gotta figure it out yourself, sometimes not.
Okay. On the test, you might not have to figure it out.
It varies from semester to semester. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. All right, we good? We good? All right, let's go here. Let's go here. Laney, let's give this a try. Maybe you can, maybe you cannot, I don't know.
I have to leave in like 10 minutes.
Well, Laney, that's gonna be a problem, because I'm not gonna be back here in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
We're gonna go y equals, you know what, because you gotta leave, let's just show you the good stuff. Huh?
Can we do something that's A? Nice try.
Let's go here. And let's go here. Let's do those two. Francisco donates more than 94. Here's 88, here's 94. More than that's here. We got 94 minus 88 over 10, which is 0.6. Do we agree? Are we using the positive chart, Francisco, or the negative chart? Negative chart, what'd you get? Excellent. Excellent. Great job, Francisco. Less than 115. Here's 88, here's 115. Less than that. 115 minus 88 over 10. That's 27 over 10, yes?
Yeah, well, like, it's 8. Or I got 8.
2.7, yes? Which chart? Positive chart, 2.7. 0.9965. Bottom 2%, what do you got? All right, so you're on the negative chart. You're looking for 0.02 on the inside part. All right, on the inside part. Bottom 2%, looking for 0.0200. I think that's somewhere around 2.05. All right, you got to go to the one closest, so that's 0.0202. So 2.05, it's the bottom, so you got to use a negative. Yeah. If we're doing the top percentage, we do a positive 2.05.
Oh, so like, that's when we use the positive sign, right?
Yeah. If we were doing the positive, if it was the top 2%, we'd use a positive 2.05. What the flippin' heck, fire? Laney,
I can't believe this.
what,
Oh my god.
Laney, you know it happened.
Oh, it's
Somebody walked by here and hit it.
Dude really tripped on this.
Huh?
Dude really tripped on it, didn't say anything. I guess he didn't think he unplugged it.
Who, Austin?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think he knew he unplugged. That's why he told us.
Oh, I thought he knew he hit it, but he didn't unplug it. But yeah, he would have just unplugged it and say anything. I didn't even know.
You know what? You know what?
My piece is missing.
2 and 8.
The piece that I needed on the YouTube video.
Here's the problem.
It's not negative.
He's mad that y'all got cold water.
It's
That
negative.
made him go by.
He made the.
It's up to you got, right? Negative 3 half.
He probably going like this, you know what? I'll teach you ass to give away free water to other people and then make me go buy it. Because
You
when
made
he,
him buy the water? For
I think that's $2.
if I said it equals to
I've been meaning to bring that damn case in here for 2 weeks.
Where'd you get it?
It's been riding around the back of my car for 2 weeks. Whenever I bought all this stuff, that's when I bought the water.
Yeah, the top one, we're factory.
And so, and I'm always coming up with something that I just haven't grown.
To get the.
And so today I thought, shit, I need to get a student to go down there and do it.
Negative 3
So
half.
then he goes,
No, I did get 3 halves.
"Hey, bottle of water," and I was like, "Good." I'm like, well, I'm running kind of low in there.
And then you said you got 15.
And
Why
then
you tell him to go get it? Wait, the exam.
he had already left before I had it.
Oh.
Because here's the thing, I didn't want to say in front of everybody, like, hey, I got some water in the refrigerator, because I know I had
Wait,
two.
maybe it should be 2 though.
And let's be honest,
Oh.
let's be honest. Like, I already bought, we need $40 for pizza.
Right.
Nice. For everybody's asses too. Like,
Plus 1, X minus.
For the top one.
this shit was $40, and then Thursday for SAT is gonna be $60.
Because that
So-
factors to negative 16.
I'm doing it for a couple people who asked me.
That's
And
negative.
said they're coming Thursday afternoon,
Or negative
so.
7.
A couple, $6 people, like,
Negative
a
16.
couple
Yeah, it's a
people.
bunch.
Yeah.
It's a bunch. So anyway,
Or not all.
but yeah, I'm like, shit. I'm $100
You're
for
right.
pizza this week.
You're right, I see it. It has to be a 16.
Yeah.
That's a significant
That's
number.
not bad.
But not a
Like you
16.
said, as long as
So
everybody
that
says
last
she
battle,
can swipe her
that's
card.
well,
That
I
was
need
good.
to-
Yeah, that's it. As long as her card's wiped, she says she's good.
I know,
All right.
I know what I did.
Francisco, we're gonna multiply by 10. We're gonna get negative 20.5
Makes more sense.
equals x minus 88. We're gonna add 88,
If I do that one, then I'll get two different.
and we're gonna get 67.5.
Yes, because he is technically.
You good?
That's good. It's just like, I was just confused because, I never knew when it was like bottom. And then like,
Mhm.
All right.
All right, so now,
One intercept, you plug in 0 for all.
yeah. But the
so now, Francisco, let's go here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you one you haven't seen, you're gonna see it tomorrow.
Mhm.
All right, this is actually coming tomorrow, but let's go top 4%,
What did you take for the weight?
and then let's select 10 people.
Okay.
Let's select 10 people
Yeah, I got that.
and find the probability that the average
Fix this.
is more than 80. All right. If you haven't seen that one yet, we're gonna do it tomorrow. All right, my man Kwame. Kwame, you here? Kwame, you here? We're factoring out to 3. Yep.
No, it's just the top.
And then you reduce. Yep. So you got x minus 4 over 2. As a reminder, Kwame, we cannot reduce the 2 and the 4. Those are terms, not factors. All right? This one, we factor the top. We factor the bottom. Yep. X plus 3 cancel. X minus 3 over x plus 1. Yep. This one's a little harder.
I got negative 7, 2, 2.
You get negative 1 for x plus 7.
Yes. Nice. Taking out the negative on top, you'll get x minus 7. Cancel those, you get negative 1 over x plus 7. Excellent work, Juan. All right.
Yeah.
You ready for next level? All right. Let's go next level.
X squared minus 4. Right?
Let's go next level.
Oh.
That's where I'm struggling.
It's back.
Let's go there.
Yeah, so I got x squared minus 4 x plus 7.
And then let's go there on a sneak peek of what's coming up next. All right?
Drier. So the camera is recording for like YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I can look at this stuff later. Great. All right.
Yeah. Definitely can. Love you, lady. Take care.
X
Sorry.
equals-
Have a good day.
I just put this one.
All right.
Oh, my goodness.
Nikita.
I think that's for the name.
I'm sorry.
Nikita's my other kid, that's my Russian kid. Nikisha. No.
I gotta change it.
Nikayla.
Yeah, let me
Nikayla.
I'll get there.
All right, so let's talk about these 3 things, then we give you some more definitions as well, okay? All right, so these 3 things. To find the mean, you add them all up and you divide by the total. So 6 plus 5 is 11, plus 8 is 19, plus 4 is 23, 28, 34, 42, 46, 51. So it's 51 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 51 divided by 9, which is 5.66666 repeated.
I got it.
Okay? The median is the value in the middle of the ordered data set. The median is the value in the order of the middle data set. So you're going to order this together. So you got 4 is first. Then you got another 4. Then you got a 5, and a 5. Then you got a 6, and a 6, and an 8. And then another 8. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The median is the value that cuts it in half. 9 divided by 2 is 4.5. So you're going to go to the 5th place. So 1, 2, 3, 4. In this case, the median is 5. That's just a coincidence that the middle number was 5 and so is the 5th place. That's totally a coincidence, and that should never happen until test day.
Okay.
All right? The mode is the value that occurs most often, which is 5. The range is the highest value minus the lowest value. So in this case, the range becomes 8 minus 4, which is 4. Okay? Now, a couple of observations. We do not use the word average in statistics. Okay? What most people think of average is the mean. Average has a really interesting concept because it really means central tendency, but any of these numbers can represent average. Okay? When you hear things like average home price, okay? The big one for y'all, and I don't even care. This is for y'all because it don't matter shit to me. Average gas price. It don't bother me a bit. I just drive back like this. That sucks for y'all. All right. I'm sorry, Brian. I don't care. That shit could be $7 a gallon. I just laugh at you. All right. I ain't lying. As long as my electricity bill won't go up, then I'm okay. If the TICA raises my electric bill, then I'm good.
How about old?
One way or the other. Let's just be honest about it. The average gas price is generally the median. 50% of the country are paying more than $4.19, and 50% of the country are paying less than $4.19. I think I heard this morning that the average gas price was $4.19. Okay, so that
Today?
yeah.
Yeah, it happened like
Just
yesterday.
yesterday, 2 days ago, it was $3.50.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
$3.80.
Yeah, it's $4.19 right now.
It's
And,
almost,
and a little birdie told me it was going to go up next tomorrow too.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna put
Hey Dave, you good?
our biggest import.
Hey, nice job on your text, but I'm in the middle of a help session. Can I call you back? All right. Bye. When he was in high school, I always declined his call and told him I'd call him back. And when he went to college, I said, look, I promise, if you call me, I'll answer the damn phone. So now I answer it. You okay? Yeah, I'm good. All right, I'll call you back. Which translates to, I'm probably not calling. Because I'll get busy and forget. All right. So anyway, median can be average as well. Average income, right? They're usually talking about the median value for those. Okay, so when we talk about average, it kind of doesn't mean a whole lot in statistics. This is what most people attribute to the word average, but any of these numbers can be used depending on the situation. Okay? All right, you good there?
Yes.
Okay. Now, we're going to create what's called a frequency distribution. Okay? We're going to create what's called a frequency distribution. I want you to look at our data set and fill in the numbers as you see fit, okay?
cubed.
All right, and then we'll come right back to you.
7 squared.
All right. College algebra, I'm on you. I'm sure there's still pizza left over. If you haven't had any, please make sure you get some if you've had some. If you've had some and you want some more, there's cheese. There's a whole cheese.
You would have like the x squared.
There's a good portion of pepperoni on the bottom.
In that.
Do you have a lot? Make sure you take it. Take some now.
Can I know one that?
So like, like
I got some. And I'm gonna look at one where they say something.
Can you pull it up?
5 and then like x minus.
Go there, tell us
So
it.
you're thinking like this.
That's what I was trying to.
They did just tell them to dress it, it's fine.
And I was like, I couldn't remember
That's,
if that's.
and then this also, please.
Alright. College algebra, we on you, here we go. So, to do this, we first start, Tim, by again observing biggest exponent, biggest exponent. Those are the pieces we care about.
Right.
Alright? It's not about the number of terms, it's not about anything. Biggest exponent, biggest exponent. So, exponent here is 3, exponent here is 2. We're looking at y equals 0. Alright, we're looking at y equals 0 there. Now, vertical asymptote. Holy moly. We got to factor this. Right? Now this is taking you way back. This is taking you way back. We're going to factor that by grouping. X squared comes out, we're left with x plus 7. Negative 4 comes out, we're left with x plus 7. And then how great is this? X plus 7 is common to both, so we take that out. What we're left with is x squared minus 4. That's fantastic. And then we go, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? It continues. Life is good. X plus 2, x minus 2.
Will it be this simple on the test, or will you make it a little harder?
That's my question, is it going, is it gonna factor like?
If you didn't know how to do that, that's impossible.
Well, that was easy, but like, I don't mean it like that. I mean it like it's easy.
Gosh, your damn tires in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, just go out there, find that Corolla that he's driving around in, and just be like, you know what? Take that, Mr. Easy. No, I know what you're saying. So, I remind you, and I say this with all love and respect.
There you go.
No, for real, I do. What is easy and hard? It's really knowing how to do it versus not.
Right.
Okay? A friend of mine is a pilot. Right? And he's actually volunteered to fly me when I want to go places. Okay? I go, hey, I don't know if I trust your ass. And he says, Mr. Drier, I don't want to crash any more than you do. And I'm like, well, that's a good point. He's like, remember, if I crash, I kill both of us, not just you. And so, good point. And then you ask, like, how hard is it to fly a plane?
You didn't know you don't.
If you ask him, he says it's easy. He says it's easy and safe. Those are the two things he says. I'm like, dude, I don't know about you flying a plane. He's like, Mr. Drier, it's easy and it's safe, I promise you. Looks kind of hard to me, right? If you know, then you know. And if you don't know, then you don't know. Okay? Now, to your point, you know, I mean, here's the thing. It has to factor either like this or the sum and difference of two cubes. Because otherwise, you don't have a way of factoring that. See, you haven't been to her yet. When you learned how to factor by finding the zeros of the polynomial, remember that?
Yeah.
That shit was hard, wasn't it?
That's actually what I did to do that.
Okay? You haven't reached that level yet. Your current level state is either I factor by grouping, or it's the sum and difference of two cubes. Those are the only two things you know. So I can't give you anything outside that domain because you don't have a way of figuring it out.
Okay.
So to your point, is it always going to be that easy? Well, shit, I don't know. I mean, if that was easy, then yeah, I guess it's always that easy. But if it's not, then probably not so much. Okay. So vertical asymptotes, what are they? X equals
Seven.
-7, -2, and 2, yeah? X-intercept, 2x plus 3, x minus 5. That's factoring. You may have used quadratic formula. If you use quadratic formula, you got the same place. I just got there faster. This is 5 and -3/2. Okay.
Oh, I heard, oh, they already put there.
So you got 5, 0, and -3/2, 0.
Okay, this is gonna be on our test too? This
Yeah.
piece, or we already did that?
No, it's going to be on this one too.
We're going over this tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You haven't seen any of this shit yet.
Brain's like, what is happening? This wasn't today.
This wasn't today. No, this wasn't today. This is them asking for, you know,
So we're prepared for Thursday.
yeah. Y-intercept, you're plugging in x is 0. You're getting 15/28. The domain,
All of it's done.
negative infinity to -7, -7 to -2,
Negative two.
-2 to 2, 2 to infinity.
So a shortcut to that would be the y is 0, but the 15/28, the ends,
Yes,
no
it's
x
the,
values.
yeah, anything that doesn't have the x values with the y-intercept.
No, no, the x-intercept.
You said the
is
top equal to
top,
0.
yeah, and go to the bottom, and then you flip it.
Yeah.
X equals 500. All right.
Let's go Thursday.
It's 15 over 28.
That's the y-intercept, 15/28. If you plug in x is 0, tell them this is 0, this is 0.
Okay.
This is 0, 0, 0. So the only thing left was -15 and -28.
Okay.
So it's 15/28.
When the,
So the y value is without the x, the last numbers.
I was gonna say, when the exponents are the same, so it was x squared and x squared, it'd just be like 2/1.
Yes, yeah,
And
right.
since it's 1 bigger on the bottom, it's 0.
If it's any bigger on the bottom,
bigger.
any number on the bottom
I
is
just
bigger.
remember there was, we learned those two things last semester, and then there was some third thing,
If
a
it's
weak
bigger on the
Oblique asymptote is if it's bigger by 1.
bigger by 1.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not that, right? Drier, that's not that, right?
Not this one, no. But it's all in the same area. Okay. You good?
Yes.
You think you're good?
Pop, pop.
Than the other day, whatever you gave us.
Huh?
This might have been easier than what you gave us the other day, because I didn't even know. I have no idea, Drier. I was going to board like, what?
Let's have some fun.
Yay.
This will be y'all's last one. You get this one right and you go home feeling proud of yourself.
I do have one question. Will we ever have a number outside?
You could.
Okay.
You could. Just deal with it. All right. Laney, this one's for you, baby. This one's for you, Laney. All right, now, you're not going to be able to take 4 and convert it to 8. It won't work. Or 8 to 4.
I didn't do this one first.
Okay? So this one, you got to work both numbers down.
I see the main.
8 is 2 to the third. 4 is 2 to the second.
Second,
All right?
now you gotta distribute.
Now you got to distribute 9x minus 12, right?
And then equals 14x.
14x minus 6, yes? subtract 9x, subtract 9x. Negative 12 equals 5x minus 6. Add 6, add 6. Divide by 5, divide by 5. X is negative 6 fourths. All right. We good? Y'all good with that? All right. 216. 6 to the negative 3. By Jolene.
I think she left her phone.
Who did?
The girl who sat there.
Laney?
Or who's this? Who's yours?
Oh, that's mine, I think.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
See,
Thank you, Abby. All right. You got that?
Uh-huh.
So now we got 3x minus 2, negative 3x plus 12. 6x equals 14. X equals 7/3.
I got a 14 over, oh, it's reduced.
Yeah.
Alright. I have to reduce it too?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
All right.
No thoughts.
Guy, you feeling okay?
Yep.
You good?
Yeah. The
All right.
top
Do we
one,
need to
take
do
me
more of
back.
those, or do we need to do something different?
No, we can move past that. I need help with the, I don't know which day it was. I forget. I think, was it 3.9? We didn't, you said like, we had to go with that because our test is gonna be the next, but we never did that.
That was
The
this
last
stuff.
page. No, oh, was that?
Yeah, that was this stuff. Last thing, the thing we did before,
No, we were drawing graphs and stuff and doing like ups. Was that today? I'm thinking about when you told me to grab something with the logs and stuff. No?
The third, talking about the third, last week?
Yeah.
what did we do last week?
Last week, we did 3.5, which was that,
Which was this.
and then
Oh.
4.1 was the inverse.
Was the inverse
The
stuff.
start we did.
Okay.
That we started with here. Yeah?
Then what did you make, what's his name, graph today? I forget. What did
We graphed the.
We graphed exponentials.
Yeah, yeah.
you- Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, well, let's graph exponentials. All right, so let's look at y equals 4x plus 2 plus 3. And then y equals 1/3 x minus 1 minus 2. Graph both of those. All right, I'm going to get over there to you eventually, baby, I promise. Francisco, we on you. Kwame, you're up next. Top 4% means this area is 0.04. When you look up 0.04, you're going to look it up on the negative chart. Now, this is where it gets a little interesting right here, okay? Because we're going to be on the negative chart looking it up. But then, I'm going to use a positive number because it's on the top. So looking up 0.04, survey says 1.75? 1.75? So 1.75 equals x minus 88 divided by 10. We're solving for x. 17.5 equals x minus 88. We're adding 88. And we're going to say 105.5. Sounds like a damn radio station. All right? We good? All right. Now, this one, we're going to select 10 people. You have no idea. You've never seen it before. But it's more than 80. So this is 88. This is 80, and we're doing more than that. Do you agree? That's the general setup. Okay? So here's how the problem's going to change. 80 minus 88 divided by 10 divided by the square root of 10. All right, divided by the square root of 10. You divide by the square root of the sample size. You're divided by the square root of the sample size. So if you take a sample of size 20, divide by the square root of 20. Size 100, divide by the square root of 100.
But that's only like, when you say like
select a certain number of people, yeah. Otherwise, you don't do it. All right? So, I don't know what you get here. This is -8, square root of 10. Square root of 10 is like 3.1. -8, 3.1, 24.8. So it's around -2.48. I mean, you use a calculator, I don't know. You're gonna make me cuss on YouTube. What kind of damn calculator I can use? Like a big boy calculator? No. We just can't trust them at all. That's just the bottom line. You know what I mean, Tim? You just can't trust people like Francisco, you know? Well, I mean, he's a nice guy, but we can't trust him to get the problem right. Shit. Francisco, like you talking shit to me, you're going to screw up the problem. 2.53, Francisco. Right? Hey, Tim.
Yeah.
I say 2.48. The answer is 2.53. And Francisco looks at me like I am screwed up. I think I was pretty close. I'm giving myself partial credit. All right, Francisco, big area, small area. What you gonna do? Which chart is that? 2.5, 0.9943.
Yep.
You good?
Can do, for sure.
Of course you can. And Francisco, we're gonna stop you right there, okay? Appreciate you, babe. Grab some more beats before you leave. All right, plumbing. What do you do with division plumbing?
He changed, like, keep the first one, change the sign into the.
Keep, change, flip, right? All right, so first one. X plus 3, x squared minus 3x plus 9. Did you factor it that way?
Yeah.
Second one. X minus 2, x plus 1. Now you're going to keep, change, flip. Change the distant multiplication, and then you're flipping. One on the bottom to the right is a tough one, is x minus 2. In that case, you're taking out what's common, and x is common to both pieces. You good?
Yeah, I was kind of, I was trying to do the different squares thing.
Nah, yeah, you can't do different squares there. Top part doesn't factor, but we don't need it to, because this top and this top will cancel. All right? Love you, Francisco. X minus 2 cancel. Leave you a final version of x plus 3 over x plus 1. You got it? Now, with the bottom one here, this is a trick I use a lot, Kwame. You're gonna hear it over and over again. It's called up, up, over. Up, up, over. All right? We use up, up, over a lot in this chapter. What does it mean? 2 times y is 2y. 3 times x is 3x. Up, up, over. It's 2y plus 3x over xy. And that's how we add fractions. Up, up, over. You good? All right, I'm going to leave that. This is your final problem.
I have to go, my dad's here picking me up.
Okay. Be blessed. Take the pizza with when you leave. Michaela. All right. All right. So this creates a frequency distribution. Now, some things to know about a frequency distribution. Number one, it basically gives you classes and then how many values are in each class. That's what a frequency distribution does. Classes and how many are in there in each one. Okay? So how many are there between 3 and 4? 2? 5 and 6? 5? 8 and 8? 7 and 8, 2. All right? When we have a situation like this where there's equal distribution on both sides of a high number, we call that normally distributed or bell-shaped. We call them those two things. All right? All right? Now, this is a frequency distribution. We can also create what's called a relative frequency distribution. Okay? A relative frequency distribution. A relative frequency distribution gives you the percentage of elements in each group. So a relative frequency gives you the percent in each class. Okay? Now, what's the percentage of each class? This is 2 out of 9. Yeah? Which is about 22%. Yeah. This is 2 out of 9, which is about 22.2%. And you get that by doing just straight 2 divided by 9, 2 divided by 9, 5 divided by 9, right? And so then this becomes 55.6%. Okay. As always, Michaela, if we add these together, we should get 100%. All right. So if you ever add them up and you don't get to 1 or 100%, you know you screwed something up. Okay. Class width. Another definition for you. Class width is the difference between two consecutive class limits. Difference between two consecutive class limits. All right, so in this case, we say the class width is 2. 6 minus 4 is 2, 5 minus 3 is 2, 8 minus 6 is 2, 7 minus 5. It's the difference between any 2 consecutive lower class limits or any 2 consecutive upper class limits. All right. A lot of people will say 1 because 8 to 7, 6 to 5. It's not side to side, it's up and down. Okay? So that will get you through a good portion of the homework for the first week. Okay? And then mean, median, mode, standard deviation, that stuff starts week 2. All right?
I have a question. For
Yes.
online, you posted a link for YouTube and announcements. Is that what we watch for to help us with the test?
That's what you watch to help with the individual sections. So you should be able to watch those videos, and then from those videos, you should be able to get a good portion of the homework done.
Okay.
All right? And I'll post a link for how to get to the calculator if you need a virtual calculator.
Okay.
All right? I've been told those videos are pretty helpful, is what people have told me. I mean, not Tim. Tim hasn't said that, but other people have. Tim, do you watch my videos?
I did during
Oh, shit.
algebra, algebra.
Okay.
And
Then not so much?
I'll find it for. Do you have a link on Canvas for?
No.
I can't find it.
I don't have one. I don't have a lot of videos for college algebra. College algebra was kind of like the lonely child there for a little bit. I have a crap ton for statistics. I have quite a few for intermediate, and then after that, I don't have quite as many. All right. Yeah. 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 You done. Poke the bear.
Yeah, is that why you wrote it twice?
What do you mean?
Like
The x-intercept, the y-intercept.
Oh.
I figured we knew what you meant.
Yeah, I think so. Which one's which, I don't know, but yeah, no, yeah, you're right. All right, now we got that.
Yeah.
All right, what's the x-intercept? That was not bad.
X-intercept, 5/3?
Negative 5/3.
Negative 5/3, sorry.
Negative 5/3. X-intercept is not bad. After that, shit started going downhill.
That wasn't that bad.
No, I bet you it was bad.
Okay.
Brent, what'd you get for the y-intercept?
25 divided by 2.
Oh, look at that.
Nice.
Good, 25/2. That gives me faith that you might have gotten the rest of it. Horizontal asymptote.
9/2.
Horizontal asymptote, y equals
9/2.
9/2. Why? Because this is 9x squared if you multiply it out. 9x squared over 2x squared, they're the same exponents, you gotta take the coefficients. All right? Tomorrow.
That was the only part I got.
Vertical asymptote, you gotta set what?
1.
1.
You gotta set the bond equal to 0, right? So you factor out the 2, you get x squared minus 2x plus 1, x minus 1, x minus 1. And that just happens to have one vertical asymptote where the x is 1. Okay? Domain?
Big infinity. No, I'm kidding. Big infinity to 1 union 1 to infinity.
That's good stuff. Good stuff.
So you know who to call on for extra credit.
Spencer. Spencer's so good he didn't need to be here.
I don't know.
All right, you guys good?
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Overall, thank you. I didn't actually understand.
Kyle, you a pizza guy? Not so much.
Yes.
Who's got a big family?
I got 2 little brothers.
Anybody got married to 2 little brothers?
They don't live with me.
Huh?
I have 2 sisters.
I have 9 siblings, but we don't live together.
I've got a whole cheese pizza. Somebody take it home to take it home to your family.
I won't see them.
You want to...
Yeah.
If you want to split it, there's another box right there. Split it up. Tim, do you want any of that?
No, I'm good.
Pops, is your mom eating pizza?
Not really.
Okay.
It's really bad.
Yeah, we're good. Split it up with Ashley, please.
All right.
All right, love you, Pops. Take care.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, Tim. All right. Forward to the x looks like this. Crosses at 0, 1.
Go ahead and rip it in half. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we're going to shift it which way?
Left 2, hook 3.
Yeah. Now we got to move that point, right?
Yeah.
So left 2, up 3, bam.
Appreciate it, sir. Have a good one.
No problem. Take care. Horizontal asymptote goes there. Yeah.
Can we go?
You're welcome, babe. We'll see you later on.
But I did it last time,
Okay. Now, what's the y-intercept? Love you. Take care.
so. Let's see, I got 19.
0, 19.
0, correct.
0, 19. All right.
So the horizontal,
So this would be 0, 19. Picture clearly not drawn to scale, but we get that because we got 4, 0 plus 2 plus 3. This is 16 plus 3 is 19. All right.
and then where'd you say is it 3 is the asymptote?
Y equals 3 is the asymptote, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, beautiful, what's going on? I am, finished up a help session. Can I call you right back? I got one problem left. All right, bye. Now, what about the 1/3? The 1/3 goes this way,
Yep.
right? So now that 0, 1 gets shifted which direction?
Right 1 and then down 2.
Right 1 down 2, so that 0, 1 goes here, and then here, and then your horizontal asymptote becomes -2, yes?
Yeah.
Now, when you plug in 0, you get 1, right?
Yeah.
Because 0 minus 1 is negative 1, that becomes 3, minus 2 is 1. So we're here, something looks like that kind of sort of. All right?
The only thing I forgot was the asymptote moving with the.
Yeah, what's the point? Good observation. All right, you good?
Yeah, just gotta mark this and here.
Oh, shit.